Alright everyone, so last time we did Kingdom of Drakkar, we went through the tutorial. This time we're going to see what happens if you just dive on into the game. So what we're going to do, and this is for new players can do it if you know the basics, and we're going to go through the basics. So we're going to create a new character over this one. Oh, might want to see what I'm doing. If I keep this in, I might just skip it. There we go. Alright, so I chose male. I'm going to choose Forest Dweller. We're going to erase that one and name it Usagi again. Alright, now let's try rolling my stats. We're going for a mentalist, so intelligence is pretty important. I want everything over 10, at least 16. This is great, actually. So we're going to go with this. Then we'll hit play. Move everything back to here. I think I had 34 health in the last character. Or was it 44? Anyway. So instead of going through the tutorial through this door, we're just going to go down these stairs and out the market. As you remember, when you finish the tutorial, you would end up here. Or is it up here? I forget where. You can come out here. Now, like I said, I want to create a mentalist. I didn't go to the room with the class trainers, so let's go find the mentalist. So I'm going to go over here. Steel Flower can be a very important place, so we'll go over that a little later. Go down this way. Martial Artist, Mentalist. Right here. Alright. Vixen. We will dedicate. You see that costs like 10 gold to dedicate. Use your new disciplines wisely. Alright. So, interesting. We're going to skill train. Or no. Class train. Oh, more practice. Thank you for practicing. Got 18 experience from that. So, macros, set macro group. Oh, we got some stuff. Immerse. Show skills and mentalist. We are a beginner. I think Immerse is the only one we get at level 1, so the other ones don't really count at this point. Alright, so now we're gonna go back. Now unfortunately we can't buy anything, so activate Immerse. We're gonna come over here. This is the Last Chance Tavern. It's just north of the market. It's the fastest entrance from the tutorial. There's a slightly faster entrance if you're doing dedication to the mentalist, but that's not necessary right now. So, my goal here is to at 14 EP. Do the quest on North 1. Nope, I don't have enough EP. There we go. We use 4 EP for an Immerse. So we'll search those two. I'm going to take every gem I find. Take these boots. And if only we had found a key. So every time we kill a goblin, we're hoping for a key drop. Because it's necessary for the quest here. There's also something else we got to keep an eye out for. Alright, now, if you have friends or if you ask in the group to help you out, the weapon skill you're going to want to work on is Staff. That's the skill, that's the weapon you will be using. First big one I believe is the Chipper Staff, but it's not that important right now. Alright. So I might skip through some of this, but right now we're gonna carefully go through here. Our skill level must have gone up. Now we're killing in one hit. Alright, so there's a staff. We'll put it in my left hand for defensive purposes, put that on my belt to sell. Normally I would like grab everything to sell, but not that concerned with it in this particular character. Like I said, we are looking for goblins, and we want them to drop a key. you'll find that your skill level goes up pretty quick in the beginning. We're also hoping, because you can get, I don't know what this does. We'll just leave it then. Weapons, not weapons, equipment that can boost stats like rings and boots and helms. Speaking of helm, oh, it's just standard helm. These don't really do too much. You obviously want stuff with combat adds on it. And that was weird. He didn't move. Yeah, both those orcs jumped right to me. Okay. Open that one. See no goblins. Oof, hit hard. Probably have more than enough experience to get to level 2. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how you're probably gonna start. Like I said, I didn't do it this time, but normally when you're starting off, you're probably gonna grab everything you can to sell. And I've just done that. If you have friends or if you have a stronger character, then you can always use them to get you stuff. Alright, so sell all these gems. You can shift and then it lets you click on the others and then grab the last one and just give it to them. Not much. So let's look at our skills. We're a student with a mace. We didn't even really use it, but just having it in our hand, I guess, and it helps block. So we'll do that. We are now at 4 on Mentalist. Unfortunately, we need to be taught how to use the additional skills. So we come back over to the Mentalist, and then we'll class train. Use your new disciplines wisely. Now, if this is your first time, it'll pop up here which disciplines you just got. So we got protection from fire. That's probably the next one. Oh, it's not lit up. Alright, well, since I don't remember, I keep here this. This is the Roar Guild. This is something I put in the description of the last one. I'll put it in the description of this one. So I can get skill levels. Or is it skill training? I don't remember. We'll go to class info actually. We'll go to Mentalists. Alright, we're at 4. So we have detect, sense, and respirate. So we'll change that. Set macro group. We don't use the up or down, so just detect. There's sense. And there's respirate. And then we'll get rid of this. Alright. And then we'll rest. Actually, we won't rest just yet. So normally I would skill train, but if we show my stats, my con is a 13. Now, luckily, you can easily get your con to a 15 by coming up here, finding this guy. He's C is Woden, and buying this. These are con pots, so you can get you up to maximum of 15 con. You take that, drink it, you feel somewhat invigorated. Show stats, 14. So we're going to want one more of those. And then with our higher skill, we'll be able to do that. So I want to get my con higher so I get as many hit points as possible. It is possible to max out your con at like 20, but you definitely need help from someone else to do that. So let's go down the other way. This is the alternate route. Now if you'll see, I came down from the steel flower, but this is portals, and there's the martial artist and the mentalist is right over there. Alright, so we go down to here. There's an orc. Like I said, we're looking for goblins. And we want to get up to 2,000 gold, so. did not switch. I must have confused it by putting both. Alright, take the gem. And then I'll probably catch up with you guys after I get to that point. Oh, maybe I found another con pot here. So, sense is useful in this particular instance. So hit sense. You're looking at a picture of a blue bottle encircling a red line. Picturing a red line encircling two birds. So that gives you the physical description. The bottle is closed, contains ounce of fluid. It doesn't say it does anything. That might be my skill levels unable to detect what it is. So we'll go ahead and drink it. That tasted horrible. So that was not a con pot as I was hoping. Alright. Gems. So a lot of what I'm doing now is probably going to be just money finding. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Sometimes you'll just find stuff that people have left lying around. I already have some boots. Hoping for combat, but you don't always get what you hope for. There's a lot of people. Now, I will tell you to be careful how many mobs you have on your character. Because you can get like pushed around and stunned and stuff from having too many characters on one spot. You can end up jarring your hands and dropping an item. Of course, you can end up dropping items simply because it's you fumble it. You're not skilled enough. So these are from other people, and they've left it lying around. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it. If they really wanted it, I think at this point they would have already grabbed it. Yes, you will hear random noises. Some of that will appear here. Like you hear grinding noise from the southwest or east. I think that's just flavor. I've never found anything to indicate what the grinding was coming from. So, alright. Almost full on gems. There's a rock man. Need some more goblins to show up. I meant to sell the mace. Oh well. Enemies tend to only move 3 spaces, which means if you're 4 spaces away, you might have some trouble with them getting to you. Of course, if you're using a halberd, that lets you hit the next space over. And then there are, of course, thrown weapons, which you don't really want, unless you are going to use a returning thrown weapon. And we'll get to those at a later video. I think the first one that you really get is a Bullywog Dagger. Alright, so let's see if Sense will tell me this. A white vial, the bottle is closed, contains an ounce of fluid, it will cure poison. So if you want to carry one of these around to cure poison, great. I never do. It tends to wear off before it does any real harm. But I can see it being problematic if you are just getting knocked around a lot. Now these scrolls are actually interesting. Well, this one gives me the ability Detox. So enemies can drop scrolls. Scrolls like that will give you our spells. They have a certain number of charges on them. If I had used Sense, that would have told me how many. And I am full on gems. Luckily I have my pouch still, so we're going to put that in there. And then we're heading back. That typewriter sound you heard was somebody typing in the main chat here. See? Yeah, they do sometimes they have events where you can get bonus experience. It usually applies mainly to high level characters. Because I think the areas that it applied to this weekend were Nameless Land? I forget. But yeah, I would die in less than a hit. Like the enemy would look at me and I'd be dead. So we're gonna go up here to the Steel Flower and I'm gonna go over another thing you're gonna be using. So if you go over here, here's your locker for here. So go down here. I do not have anything in the locker. I guess I have scrolls. I don't want those scrolls, so we're gonna put them in a pouch. Must keep the items in your locker when you create a new character. Over here, this is a false wall. Now, if you use detect on yourself, it shows you. Go through, and if you're looking to make a thief, here's the thief trainer. You can continue to use the one in the tutorial area, but he can only train you so high. So we're gonna go up here. This is Jewess. Talk to Jewess. Hit shift to sell all of this. Sell the mace. You only have to hit shift once per time selling. Do all of these. Sell all of that. I will now buy a sucker scroll. We're going to go ahead and add sucker to that. All right, and create it. So now this will bring us right back in front of him. All right, and then I'm going to buy 5 of these, and I like to have them in my pouch in case I get into some danger with my HP. All right, then we're going to talk to Woden again, buy another one. Still feel somewhat invigorated, so let's show our stats. We are now at 15. We cannot improve it anymore with these, so bye-bye Woden. We will not be back again. So let's show our skills. I am a level 5 mentalist, so I have a new skill. According to this, it will be protection from fire, prot fire. So we'll go here, class train, got that, skill train. Oh, got to select which skill you want to be trained in. There we go. All right, now I don't believe that leveled us up. Yeah, we're still a mentalist, but we can add protection from fire here. We don't use this. We're not going to generally use that. The only time you use that really is if you're using Fireball and you have it boosted because of equipment boost your caster level basically. So like I said, I'm not going to use it too often. So now we're looking for 2 things. The first is a key. Put that back here. And the second thing is an NPC. Why do we need those, you might wonder? Well, the NPC will be necessary for the quest that the key is part of. Now, honestly, I think the appropriate start is here. Marinor Jewelers Inc. So let's talk to Hector. So Heck, family. Alright. My family lived in Nork for many years. We made the finest jewelry and heirlooms that could be found anywhere. Some say our work was so fine as to bestow special abilities upon those who wore them. We have fallen on hard times since then, and my family has been scattered like milkweed in the wind. Alright, I just clicked on him, so this is actually the better thing. Hector. Hello yourself, Usagi. My name is Hector. I come from a family of jewelers, so you still might have said family after that. I've lost contact with other members of my family, and if you could help us get back in touch with each other, I'd be very grateful. So now what to ask about now? Well, he's holding a ring, so let's find out about the ring. He has nothing to say about that, so let's try Lost. Nothing there either. Let's see. Alright, heck. Locate. Nope. He doesn't seem to say much more. Let's talk about the jewelers. My last ditch effort here is contact. No. Alright, so I'm not sure 100% how you would go from this organically, but again, this is something that's going to be here. You click Nork. We go to Nork Quests, and it's all the Goblin Lord part, but it doesn't give you the story behind it, so. Either way, let's go find this family he's been looking for. Nothing special. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is actually go to the area. Actually, like I said before, I have to locate something else here for the quest. Oh, and we have gotten our con as high as we can get it, so we're going to go ahead and rest to level 2. We can go ahead and go up to level 3 when we're undamaged, so let's see if we can get that. And it's easy to get turned around, so even if you get lost, use your twig. If you're going into a really unknown area, I'd recommend 2 twigs because you might end up in an area where you don't know how to get out and you can't look and go to 4. You can't twig there, so it's important to have all that information or have that backup there. Oh, this is worth a lot on this level. Usually don't see uncut emeralds here. Alright. Then we can go to level 5. A lot of chatter today, I like that. I'm going to keep an eye out for leather rings. They don't do anything, so I probably won't put them on. But it is possible to find leather rings, I think are wisdom rings here. But the probability is so low, it's basically non-existent. Nope. Alright, now I'm curious. Chat with the sysops. And if you want, the site that I've been referencing also has maps on it, and it gives you the general layout. Well, no, it doesn't. It gives you the exact layout. There's only one thing on that map that's really useful. Everything else is just open area that I have found. Maybe there's more that's secrets here. I doubt it though. Oh, here we are. Here's what we were looking for earlier. Nothing. Alright, so Janetta. Jen, Hector. She says nothing. Jen. Family. Alright, here it is. It's from the ancient house of Marinor, a house of fine jewelers. Our work is done far and wide. The finest can be found anywhere. Famous to whites for their quality of work so great that it probably contributes to the avarice of the goblins and their desire to have one of us slave for them, probably led to Pelagis's capture. So, Jen, Pelagus. My brother Peleus is lost. We think he's been abducted by the minions of the Goblin Kingdom. I have been sent out by my family to find him. So, Jen, Goblin King. Alright. Goblins are vile species that have infested the bowels of Nork for centuries. Recently, they have shown signs of becoming more organized. They are vile and evil creatures and deserve to be eradicated wherever they might be found. I hate them. That was just Goblin. Let's see if we can get Goblin King. But it might just take the first word that goes in there. Nope. Alright, so we know where she is. And she does move around, so if someone else completes the quest before we get to her, then we'll have to find her again. So that was actually probably one of the hardest parts of the whole quest. Oh, I can level up again, so why don't we do that? I think. Yep, we're level 5. And that's our max potential level there. So we have 23,492 experience. We can actually go here. We need to level 6. We need 25,000. So we're pretty close. Alright, so we need a good area to hunt for the coins, but hunt goblins. This doesn't make sense. Again, like I said with Hector, I don't know how you'd organically figure out the next part. Alright, Jen. Rescue. No? Alright, so just trying a few things to see if we can get her to talk about the stuff we need. Let's put key in. Nothing. He's been abducted by the minions. Alright. Let's see. Invalid command. Did I put it all in correctly? Or just fine to throw it off? No, I just found Pelagus. Jen abducted. Let's try Jen King. Or maybe it's Goblin Lord. The Goblin Lord is the lieutenant of the Wicked Goblin Empire, and he has recently been seen in some parts of the Norken Underground. Some say he has been sent to organize the Goblin minions for some evil and depraved purpose. Well, that didn't really give me the answer I was looking for, but it is a step in the right direction. Alright, so like I said, we need to find a key. I know that much. As far as I'm aware, only goblins drop the key. So that's why I'm running past all this stuff. And I have a general idea of where the Goblin Lord's room is here. I actually think I went the wrong way now. We'll find out in a moment, because this way will tell me. Alright. And you see we have now 40. Yeah, 40 EP. Well, we got enough experience to level up. Look at all those gems. Let's make sure that someone didn't drop any unique equipment around here. Let's go ahead and rest. Increase our stats again. And now we're strong enough that I'm not overly concerned with getting swarmed by enemies. Oh my. Didn't even know going to that spot was the right idea. And that one survived. That's crazy. You can see my hit points. I'm less than half. Now on IH, instant health completely restores your health. So that was a good way to show that off. Alright, let's see what we find in this stack. Hopefully it'll say key here somewhere. If not, we're gonna have a bit more searching to do. We're almost out of room. I was not expecting for that much mob to be in there. I don't know which of these gems is actually better. So we'll go this way. This is not it. Orc hits with dagger, that's fine. Like I said, my equipment's not the greatest. Look at all these gems. Makes me wish I had another scroll. Sucker scroll. Oops. One enemy that didn't go to me. And then this double doors leads towards the Goblin King's room. Or Goblin Lord. The Lieutenant. Alright. Check this room. Kill things. Nothing here. Nothing in here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, there's more double doors. Nothing special. Rockman. Nope. Oh, it won't go that way. The door is locked. Alright, so this is where you need the key to kill the goblin. Go fight the Goblin Lord. Oh, there's a door here. There's a goblin. Hopefully it has the key. It does not. So I'm going to stay down here until I find the key. Let's double check. Nork quests. They drop off goblins. It's a little tougher than I expected. I got really lucky when I came through here one time. It just dropped. You also keep an eye out. The key will show up on the floor too sometimes. You just see it there. You'll notice that as you play, your skill level will increase quickly at the beginning, and then it'll start to level off. That's how a lot of these work. Ooh, a pearl. You don't usually see those. Put that in my sack. Oops, nothing special. Pearl, nothing special. Orc. 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 Nothing special. Alright, still no rings. Ooh, I got one. Okay. Now, I don't know the probability of certain things dropping, like that power helm. It's not a power helm. That's a combat helm. There is an item specifically called power helm. And yes, this process can take a while. Usually not as long as it's taking now. There we are. A key. Alright, so we'll put that in our right hand. Put that on our belt. Put that in our pouch. Alright. So we have the key. We know where to go. We're gonna hope the internet stays with us. There we go. Alright, so you put your key in the right hand, open door, click on the door, key breaks. Oh, that's closed. Makes sense. Alright, so we'll use command open east. Key snaps off in the lock. Alright, so the goblin lord comes right out after me. And he's nothing. You saw everything I went through. You saw what I gained in the process. There was little chance of him being anything useful of any threat. So we're going to need that. We're going to need this key, because this door is also locked. And remember, we're looking for Pelagris. Or is it Pelagus? Okay. Hoping my internet doesn't crash me out again. There we go. We're going to do open north. And there we are. Here's Pel. So we talk to Pel. He doesn't say anything. Okay, Pel. Family. I miss my family terribly. My brother Hector and my sister Janetta. I long for the day when I can return to Nork and rejoin the family business. Alright, Pel. Rejoin. Nothing. Alright. Pel. Nork. Pel. Return. Pel. Proof. One of the Goblin Lord's prized possessions is the purple heart of amethyst that he carries with him always as a good luck charm. I know that he would never relinquish that gem as long as he lived. Bring me that gem, hold it in your hand, prove to me that I'm no longer in his thrall. So these things, you're always going to use the right hand. So you hold it, you click on him. That didn't work, so we'll do Pel Proof. And I'm going to move my staff to my belt in case I need the room. Oh, that went it. Thank you. Wonderful. I'm finally free of the influence of that awful creature. Thank you, Usagi. Here, take this ring as a token of my gratitude. In addition, keep the amethyst as a further reward. Now I can go home. So you see he dropped a ring on the floor. So we'll take it, put it on. Feel a twinge. That means it bound to you. So you're the only one that can use it. It might even be account bound. So any of your characters on your account can use it. So, but first, oops, let's go this way. We have to complete the quest. Next part of the quest is to talk to Janetta. And hopefully no one else did the quest while we were busy. Okay. I don't see who you're referring to. No, okay, didn't accept an extra one. Click on the map. You got one. Didn't get to me, so you don't get searched. Alright, so now that we have the ring, get that in our right hand, click on her. That didn't do anything, so we'll do Jen. Oof. Alright, let's try Jen Pel. Let's click on her. Yep. Alright, let's say Jen Pel. No. Alright, let's look, see what we need to do. So we go to Nork. Quests. Pel Proof. You get a ring. And Gem, who is in Finder. Tell her Jen Pelagus, and she'll give you an amulet. Alright, I thought I did. Oh, probably because I shortened his name. Alright, so put that back on. Look at the ground. She dropped this necklace. We're going to put it on just so we can. Alright. Now this amethyst we're just going to sell. It's not necessary for anything beyond proving to Pell that he's free. So we'll go over here. Hector. I'm going to put them on the ground. Let's say Hector. I think it's heirloom. Our family specializes in crafting items of high art. Each of us tries to infuse his work with a portion of his creative power and become prized beyond all reckoning. So I had issues with this before. Pick them up, click on him. Alright, let's see what this says. Bring the ring and amulet to Hector in Nork, drop them on his hex and tell him heirloom. As you can see, that did not work. So let's try this again. You have to tell him to make heirloom. So we'll drop them again. Make heirloom. Well done, Usagi. My family will always be grateful. I'm not sure why he got in there again. So let's look at the ground. It was the ring he's holding. And you can keep doing this quest if you want to get another one. So let's check what this ring does. You're looking at a heavy golden ring set with a pulsating gem depicting crossed sword and shield. The item is in average condition. The item is charged with the on-contact discipline of Prot Ice, as well as the discipline of Prot Fire. The item operates at level 2. The combat adds are 1. This increases your 2-hit probability and also decreases your probability of being hit. So this is a +1 ring. If it only increased your 2-hit, it would be a 1-0 ring. If it only decreased your to be hit, it would be an 0-1 ring. So we completed that. We're gonna go over here, sell all this stuff. Alright. Oops, that was Thief Trainer. It's Jewess. Alright, don't need any more scrolls, so we're going to sell all the gems, including the amethyst, but that one will actually be worth quite a little bit. Sell that, sell this, because we're going to buy 2 more IHs. Then we're going to go, what happened to music? Here. Talk to Vixen, class train. So we got Fireball and Illusion. We're actually gonna get rid of this. Alright, so instead of Assault, we will do Fireball. And instead of Drink, we'll have Illusion. Alright. So if you see, we can cast Illusion here. You select what kind of illusion you want. So let's say you're in the dungeon, you're hurting really bad, and you're trying to hide. So we'll do this. Select the direction. I may have thrown it off. All right. That was terrible. All right. That did not work. Actually, probably don't have the EP to do it 2 times. But I do want to show it off, so let's go down here. The Rock Man. Alright. So this actually be a great place to show it. So, wall. To the west. Takes 25 EP. And then water. Why is illusion not working? Form illusion. Interesting. There we go. It's weird. So I clicked on the spot and it made water. See, it allows me to skip through rooms. That was very weird. Let's see if we can get another key. No. Alright. So there's that. Then of course, let's check the protection. The ring gives us. I'm actually going to gather a mob. Or a zoo, as we call it. We're going to do that. Then we're going to use Fireball. So click it, hit enter. And you kill yourself. See how much damage I did to myself. You have been critically wounded. So I'm guessing that was me, or I at very least put myself on low enough health that it would kill me as well. So the lucky part is I don't drop anything at this level. And hit restore, show stats. We didn't lose any con on that death. So if you're gonna use this, I highly recommend using that. That way the fireball won't hurt you. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope that was amusing. Have a good day. This will be an excellent way to hunt large groups of mobs for big groups of experience. The next time I come for this, we'll be doing the next quest on the list in Nort, which is the Lizard King quest. Thanks guys. Bye. Usagi Otaku hopping out.